and breathe, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare was spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm my
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. They sprang the big upset last week, knocking off the number 2 seed. See if they have any more magic left in store. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His guys, the number 1 seed. The extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of, playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with the game.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Play fake. Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They were trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And
from the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
2nd and 10. Go He'll throw again. Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Pistol now for Prescott. That is caught by the tight end. Scoop Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
The extra point is up and through. The Cowboys are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well-rested coming off the bye. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and their moment is here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
On the tackle.
Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third down and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Minnesota. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's got it at the 1. Ooh. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
Prescott on first down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air again. Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's into the hands of Turpin. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now Prescott. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. Prescott now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
First down. First down and goal to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Cowboys offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. Levante Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We can have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. Time, the fact is McCarthy hustles them to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. Reichert's kick is good. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. We'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Well, a really nice start
line.
here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a run going left. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will Riker down, on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Vikings will go up by 7.
Vikings 17.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. The Cowboys offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one swung out to Blue. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short. Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give. Here comes Blue. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Again, it's Blue, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and 5. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Now a give on the ground. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
19 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the
Now McCarthy.
43-yard line.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron his offense here as they try to break the tie. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Short throw caught by Ferguson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And it'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game.
First down.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Going for it all. That is caught! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
54 yards.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's that man again. Another catch. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1.
It is second and a yard. Prescott again. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, second and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football.
Just a critical error here, Mike. At this stage in the game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Third down and 4.
Back 60. Here we go, set.
They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. Boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. On second down, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Confirmation for the Cowboys.
The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one taken in by London. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go.
They'll run here. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. They'll come up now for second down. They'll stick to the ground. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Are they going to kick it now? Risk another play. Time will tell. Here is first and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it, so that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. If there's a defensive score, it's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Cowboys' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A run once more with Blue. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
The 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That one swung out to Blue. And he's very close to a first down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Open man downfield, that's London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play there in overtime. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
72.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the Vikings are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a